strange anomalies stashed away in gathering cobwebs and out-of-the-way laboratories all over our area. We lead off tonight by profiling a man who is considered a true genius in the monster-making business. Watch closely now and see how many of his beings you recognize. You have probably been terrified, fascinated, or delighted by most of these familiar creatures in the movies. All of them were designed and created by one man, whose talent as fine artist and skill as master engineer have produced a body of work which has been seen by more moviegoers around the world than that of all the others in his field combined. 3 of his creatures have earned him the coveted Oscar: the enormous King Kong, the lovable E.T., and the menacing Alien. The man is Carlo Rambaldi, from Italy's Ferrara province, longtime professor of fine arts and craftsman on more than 60 movies in Italy before coming to America in 1976. Life here in Encino is much the same as it was in Italy for the Rambaldis and their big beloved family cat Kika, who's a star in her own right because she was the inspiration for the movie's all-time most popular little creature, E.T.
I see many other cats, but the Kika has special face. Very, very innocent. I think it's good element for the soul of E.T. Kika have special eyes, very innocent, beautiful blue color, beautiful line around, ovoidal line, and I have diction the wrinkle, skin wrinkle. No, I say, I think that cat is very innocent in the face, no? Because E.T. must is innocent, and I consider the element of that expression.
From the drawing, Rambaldi sculpts in clay, building a 3-dimensional rendition which he must literally breathe life into to make the creature come alive. E.T. took a half a year to build. The art is second nature for Rambaldi, but constructing the mechanics is 90% of the work.
Sì, ma sono 2 cose che non si possono scindere l'una dall'altra. It's impossible to divide, separate artistic part and mechanical part. All mechanical part is or inside or outside of the camera, but it's very important because the mechanical part transmits the movement, and the movement is the soul of the mechanical creature.
This fellow's very old, Carlo.
Yeah, this is mechanical Pinocchio. I built in that 15 years ago. And I keep the idea from the original drawing of Collodi. Ben Collodi wrote the book in 1883, exactly 100 years ago.
Ooh.
This is the model of the close encounter, mechanical part, and this is the structural part.
Mm-hmm. And they're very beautiful.
Yeah, this is
beautiful
old.
creatures. These guys are scary.
This is the alien.
And this is the monster.
This is the little model of that.
Uh-huh.
The structure, the body.
And over here we have this.
This is the model of the body of King Kong.
Uh-huh.
From the model building the big one. This is the face. The production of the Gorilla Zoo in San Diego.
Uh-huh. He has a nice face.
Yeah, nice face, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Photogenic. This is the mechanical end and the structural part of the end.
And these are the original too?
Yeah, original.
Where's the Nightwing?
Nightwing.
Ah! That's
This is
it.
electric bat.
And you had 50 of them?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Facciamo volare via, Bill. Fly away. Fly away.
Carlo Rambaldi, a truly fascinating man, an Italian who's just now learning English, and he created the little guy who became a phenomenal American hero, E.T. And by the way, though Rambaldi let us photograph any of his other creatures, he would not let us show the real E.T. on television. He's never been seen except in the movie. He treats him like a baby, doesn't want him to be kidnapped. I'll tell you, Trish, and Nick, I know where he is, though. We saw little E.T. sitting in a corner with his little hands crossed and his head down like this, and he's covered up with a garbage bag, the little guy.
I saw his feet sticking out, right?
He saw his feet. Well, he picked up the garbage bag and let us see him. You know,
he's very
real cute.
protective of that.
He's very protective of him, and yeah, he had a long-term contractual situation, too, with Spielberg, that, you know, they weren't going to let this little guy
Kelly, that's absolutely fascinating. I think that I have an uncle who sat for a couple of those. Yeah, nice fellow.